According to the Judiciary Annual Performance Report for the year 2023-2024, the ARM crossed the year with 45,588 case backlog, with over 230,000 cases, which were disposed of by different courts across the country. With the pending backlog cases that have hindered justice to litigants, it has portrayed a bad image from the judiciary to the public. Although there are several factors that led to the increase in case backlog, Bishop Joshua Lwere urged judicial officers to always dispense a timely justice to litigants and to be good supervisors of themselves as they do their work.
To dispense timely justice requires hard work, proper work ethic, and time management, good time management, self-discipline on time management. When you leave judiciary, you now go back to your own estate, farm, whatever. But you only succeed to the degree you utilize this time here.
Bishop Lwere adds that delayed justice does not only affect those who use court, but even the country's economy.
A society which only wants to acquire without creating wealth runs into spiritual and later on economic bankruptcy. That's how companies, institutions, empires, and civilizations fail. A public servant or employee is a steward of national resources and accountable for the decisions he makes. When you betray a trust, you are stealing.
With the need to address the prolonged challenge of case backlog, the Deputy Chief Justice Richard Butera expressed the need to embrace alternative dispute resolution mechanism than ever before in handling cases.
We all have a role to play in the delivery of justice and the administration of justice. Let's work together for a just Uganda, a just Africa, and a just world. And most importantly, for just families that we live in. We cannot give what we do not have. I invite all of us here to support and implement ADR, because as a Christian, you have a duty in peacekeeping. It is your duty as a Christian to reconcile people.
Eliminating themselves from corruption tendencies and to be mindful of their code of conduct as judicial officers was also included in the Deputy Chief Justice's message to judicial officers.
Judges should be people, and I dissect the following characteristics. 1, capable people. We need to continuously equip ourselves with knowledge. We need to carefully study the cases we handle, write our judgments properly so that the public we serve has the confidence that we are capable people. Can you account for your salary? Do you work as much as you should? Or do you find opportunity to adjourn cases without genuine cause? If you are collecting the salary at the end of each month and yet you have missed work for some days, that too is dishonest gain.
This was unveiled during the second edition Judicial Prayer Breakfast and Thanksgiving service that was held at the Judiciary headquarters in Kampala.
We do this work for the Lord and for His own goodness, for the gratification of His name and for the benefit of His people. Once we have understood our role as judicial officers, we cannot but thank God for finding us worthy to exercise His delegated authority.
The service was attended by judicial officers from different courts across the country. Deborah Namamonde, Viola Nansuga, UBC News.